Cat has played pretty well this game too. I mean, Cat's just doing what a jungler should do. Well, my Collie's not. My Collie is currently on a speed buff as they're sieging our Titan. Very, very interesting. How is it going, boys and girls? darbiie here. Welcome back to another ranked Conquest video. Today we're continuing the grind to Masters. We got support, so we locked some Khepri, my favorite Guardian in the game. Besides Kuzenbo. I do like Kuzenbo, but I want to get better on Khepri. I haven't played Khepri Conquest in who knows how long, since the race card Khepri video. However long ago that was. So I'm expecting to fuck up a few of my ults, but every time we get support, we'll probably be playing a lot of Khepri, so after a few support games, we should be warmed up and be hitting some good ults again. I do get support like every other game, so I'm expecting to get it quite often. We have a Donza Burrow, but they have a Scotty, so the pressure on the Hunter side is about even. They have a Khepri and we have a Khepri, so their Guardian brings more lane pressure. So keep in mind that we're going to be on the back foot just because of wave clear and just overall pressure. Their duo lane has a bit more wave pressure than we do, and not much we can do about that. Just, I picked Khepri. You know, if I wanted to wave pressure, I would have picked Sylvanas or something. Our Donza Burrow is messing the Khepri up. We're also not clearing wave. I want to come over here and body block some stuff from him. Make sure he doesn't take too much damage. Erlang got first blooded, which isn't ideal, but it happens. He has a pretty rough matchup. Erlang into Shen, but he did pick Erlang into Shen. Oh no, wait, he did pick Erlang into Shock, so he kind of knew what he was doing. Power. What does that mean? Power. Be careful, White. Be careful, right. But I'm going to make sure to eat as much CC for my little rat as I can. They're going for a lot of poke instead of farm, but it seems like they're finally going for farm. These lower rank players do love poke over farm. In some matchups, like when I play Bastet solo, I do prioritize that just because I'm not going to out-secure people without being at risk of dying. So a lot of the time, my only chance of getting neutral farm is by them being at risk of death. So poking is value. I want to eat that for him if I can. I can't, but he's fine. I'm going to med him, make sure he eats out. Really bad thorns. Root him, make sure he can't get to the Donza Burrow. We are going Thieves. I don't know how I want to build. I don't know the meta support builds, I'll be honest. After this game, I'm going to go watch some... I don't even know. What good supports play the game? Who's a good support content creator? I watched Incon, or not Incon, Inbound for a while. I don't know if he still posts. I haven't watched him in a while. He gets stunned out of my grab. That is awful. But luckily they used everything on me, and I have a large amount of sustain, and whoop, you missed. That's all of her mana. My Poseidon or Kali come over when they hit 5. My Kali's level 3. I'm going to call out that they don't have any mana. Like, the Scotty's not going to have any. She has no mana pots, and she used her last bit of mana to poke me, so she's going to have to back. They're probably going to still invade the purple, and they might get it because they have better secure than us, but they should die from it if someone comes over. I just need to get them to stay here long enough. They're falling for it. Oh, they're getting baited so hard. Gotta go this way, so they have to chase me. Poseidon's here. I want to go for a 3. I own the Poseidon ult. Oh yeah, I baited them so hard. They got so baited. Huge! Yeah, really good map awareness by the Poseidon. Very, very good bait by me. They just kind of got hard played. You can bait your life so easy against gold players because they will suicide trade for you off of absolutely anything. Like you could be a support 5 levels. You could be a support 5 levels down, have no relics, have no ult, and then a Kali will blink, alt, beads, and suicide trade to kill you. It's so funny. They will use absolutely everything. They're willing to do anything to suicide trade. So you can bait your lives in these lower ranks so easily. It was a little risky, but as a Guardian, they used everything and they didn't have enough to kill me, so I did not have ult, so even if I died, me dying for the Khepri and Scotty to die is so valuable. But nonetheless, if you find yourself enjoying this video, make sure to let me know by subscribing. It really would mean the world to me. I want to hit 1K by the end of the year, which is looking very likely. I don't know what we're at right now, but I put it on the screen above my abilities in editing every video, so you'll see it and you'll know. And if you've seen it before, why are you not subscribing? You've clearly been here before, okay? I post every single day. I'm going to be playing Smite 2 a lot, so, you know, I'm the Smite guy. Oh yeah, neutral farm. You should probably go for that. Oh, I wanted to hit it too. Kind of hard to. I think he's fine. I'm gonna ult him. If she has ice, he dies. Perfect. Yeah, they're not gonna kill me. I don't know if she had ice, but I probably could have done it a little bit later, but he can die very easily. So I think it's better to just ult to make sure he gets out rather than ult for this big, cool-looking Khepri ult that's gonna teleport him to me. It's better just to make sure your team actually lives. Like, you don't have to bring them to you with the ult for the ult to get value. If the ult makes it so they don't die, the ult got as much value as they can get. Clear this, we'll back at our Thebes, get some wards, go mid, start stacking Thebes. So they have triple fizz, double magical. I want to go Sov, I want cooldown. So I want Sov, cooldown, Pestilence, probably because I want some Magic D, and it's always good to have anti-heal. And then an item that has Relic Dagger, I think. Get my Med and Shell off a bit more, plus just I need cooldown. I think that's the build. I don't really know how to, like I said, after this game I'm going to go research into how you're supposed to build support. Good knowledge to have. Because you're going to be forced onto support a lot, you know. It's just a hard truth. When you play Conquest, you're going to get support. Trying to hug the wall to avoid giving Poseidon my benevolent stacks, but I could not. Gave us gold at least, so could be worse. I do want to go Compassion. That's why I'm Benevolence. I want to just sit beside whoever is carrying the game and soak up damage from them. Maybe hit some threes, get a good ult off, and that's Khepri. I just love Khepri. He's fun. But I'm going to be very rusty on him, so expect pretty bad plays this game. But after a few games, I'll warm up and we'll start playing really well again. I'm going to post every video from this Conquest series. I'm going to wake up, I'm going to queue a game, or after work maybe, or after the gym, depends on what I do that day. I'm going to queue up a game, record the game. You guys are going to see my reaction, see how the game goes. Currently I'm gold 1. How much of them are? Like 1,500 some of them are? I don't really know. We have a pretty good combo. My 3 or 1 sets up for Poseidon ults. Yeah, that guy's inting. I don't think we kill this guy. Ever. I'm gonna pop this orange shard. I think it's worth it. I really don't have enough damage for it. I mean, I never die here either. Is that fun? You having fun, Eggshell? I do have no mana. Stick around for this wave, then we'll start going into... I don't know if I want to go Sov next, because... like I said, I'm going to be standing around whoever's hard carrying the most and trying to enable them to the best of my ability, whilst also trying to get a nice ult off. Their diving comp is going to be Shock and Circuit. Those are the two that are going to be diving the backline. Maybe the Khepri, but if they dive Khepri, Eggshell, Scotty have no peel, so that'd be a pretty bad play, I think. It's not always bad to instigate his support, but in this matchup, I feel like it might be. It's going to be Shock and Circuit for sure. So getting a Sov just to give them some increased Fizz protections, as well as some more HP 5, as well as my Thebes and Compassion, should make it pretty hard for them to dive my teammates. That's the game plan, at least. Poseidon should be fine. They seem like they're gonna 3-man gank the right lane. Oh yeah, the entire team's heading over there. I'm not jumping on that teleporter. I die if I jump on the teleporter.
That looked like it hurt. Oh
Yeah, they just kind of overextended by 1.5 miles. If I go on that teleporter to try to go over and help, I'm just in between 4 of them by myself and die. That'd be like the most gold level play in the world. But the Saw of Compassion Thebes combo should help whoever I'm standing beside survive the dive, as well as my ult, med, and shell. I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes, and I'm gonna play pretty poorly this game just because I haven't played Khepri in a little bit, but once I'm warmed up, I feel like this build and playstyle will make whoever's carrying the game hard carry. Do we have anything for this guy? No. If we have mana, that guy dies 10 out of 10 times, but we don't have mana. Ooh. This is worth it. You having fun? Obviously, in like a game where all 4 of my teammates are god awful, this build would suck. But in that case, like, it's kind of hard to 1v5 as a support anyways, so you can't really prey on the fact that, oh, all 4 of my teammates are gonna be bad. You can't really prey on that fact. Hey, I got one. You could always go like Fenrir support or Hell support, get really good on those supports and try to hard carry. I just don't think it's a very reliable strategy all the time. Plus, once you get up to Masters or Diamond or whatever, this is a really bad ult. Once you get up to that, you are not going to have the understanding to play actually good supports in high-level games, so it's better to just learn the supports in these games, even if you get some rough ones. So I got Cabrakan ult down just by being a beetle. Being a little cockroach. I have an ult, but I don't want to split that side camp with them, so I'm just going to hit this Bastion for a moment. We should go over right lane. I should have noticed that they were diving and went over immediately. That was just bad map awareness. Oh my god, he got detonated. That was a bad ult, but Jesus, he got detonated. That was an awful Khepri ult. This guy's dead too, I think. Oh, he dashed. He lives. I played that pretty poorly. This is a good ult. It's making you happy, Eggshell. I sold too. I won't lie. I played that pretty poorly. I fucked up my ult. I did not expect him to get one shot. Dude, Sir Cat has to be one of the strongest gods in the game right now in all 3 game modes. She's viable in Duel. She's top tier in Joust. She's solid in Conquest. I just kind of choked my ult. That's what I meant by I'm going to be rusty. I could have ulted Poseidon. Ult the Poseidon, dash out to get him to safety. 3 and 2, the Kali shock. Hit a med on the Kali, as well as my Benevolent stacks ticking and my Thebes giving protections. I would have protected them both, but I played it poorly. Which is a shame. We'll warm up. Yeah, this Kali is so far overextended again. Yeah, she's just dead.
Don't blame it. I had no ult, no blink, I was on 10 HP, and I'm at their blue buff in a 1v3. Completed, good game.
Love gold players. Like, I'm taking accountability for my own mistakes, and I'm not playing perfectly. But I'm not inting and then being like,
oh my god, why isn't all 4 of my teammates here to peel me?
We don't have Poseidon ult, which is unfortunate. He used it to peel himself, but maybe he had to. It's a lot of poke. Eggshell seems like a fun character. I want to start, once I'm done with the A to Z series, I want to start learning her in Duel. She's going to be one of the characters I try hard on. In theory, I've only played 1 game of her. I just really enjoyed that 1 game, even though I lost to a backdoor inserter. It was still a fun game. The character is just fun. Unfortunately. She doesn't die there anyways. Oh my god, dude, gold ranks is something else. Like, what was that? You cannot tell me that guy has ever been above gold. Don't stop my back, man. You are not going to do anything to me. Why was that worth it? Why is everyone doing that? Fine, I'll just sit here and I'll hold the Poseidon wave so he doesn't miss the wave. Oh no, my Erlong's coming. He's going to clear this wave. My Poseidon's going to get butthurt. I'm not touching it, Poseidon. Listen, I'm not touching it. I'm leaving. I was not involved. Kali entered again.
GG. I've inted 3 times. GG, go next. Next game, I'll get 4 teammates that int with me. And then we'll win.
I don't understand. Cold Rag players. Like, that death is entirely her fault and nobody else's, but she's still saying GG next because
I made a mistake. Gotta go next.
this guy's fine. I do have ult as long as I don't choke it. Yeah, I ulted that really early. I thought he would get bursted faster, which he did. Oh god, I got caught. I wasted mid. I should have stayed farther back, ulted. Yeah, I should have stayed farther back. If I stay farther back, I can dash out and save him. I could have played that better. Stand farther back when Khepri ulting. I need to get that through my thick cranium. I don't know why my Kali is baby raging. I guarantee you're 20 plus and you're acting like this. Serrated into kin size, item 1 and 2. Is insane, by the way. Don't build that. That is awful. Especially on Kali.
First hit 1 ult.
Yeah, you haven't yet. You've died 3 times. Your character is literally, I cannot die. I am unkillable, and you've died 3 times. Good game. If I look at your history, Collier, you're gonna have a 42% win rate, be double negative every single game. Are you gonna be double negative on jungler every single game? He got his shield off in time. That was still a needed ult. Maybe I could get his attention. No. I'm just trying to body block the bracket, make sure he can't get on the Erlang. Maybe we can kill this shot. I want to hit the damage mitigation on my Erlang. My Poseidon's in a very bad spot. Damage mitigation them. Okay, I will die for all 3 of them to make it out. Or I guess 2 of them to make it out. My death to get Poseidon and Erlang out is worth it, I think. As a support, you should be willing to die for your teammates. Unless it's this Kali who is actively trolling. But that was a good ult because Erlang dies to 1 more ability. And if Erlang doesn't get that shield off, he dies. So, ult was very necessary. I don't know why Tons is there. He's probably going to die. Also, I voted yes just because if they're going to surrender, they're going to surrender. Like, go next. I don't want to lose, but it is a 4v5. Kali is just trolling. She's not hard trolling yet. I say yeah, because this is gold, and gold man-child's baby rage. These are the kids that are meant to be in college, by the way. We can't do much here. I'm just gonna smack them and dive away. Someone's got a double kill because Kabraken's on me. What are you doing? Hey, that was a bad boy. Sorry, why are you still there, man? I did not look at him because why would Poseidon still be at the tower with nothing up? This tower's so dead. I shouldn't have made a joke with the Kabraken. Rooted her. My Thieves should be doing a lot for this Erlang. He's tanky. Kali split pushing in right lane during a team fight. We shouldn't be taking this team fight, but if I leave, my Erlang just kills himself. I guarantee it. We try to body block him. I don't think we kill this guy, I'll be honest. He's so tanky. He's so fast, goddamn. We should be able to get the beacon, though. Did I just hit him for 18 with that 3, or was that a tick of my 2? He's gonna break this wall. Come on, buddy. Can we kill him? Getting Thebes value. Bracken popped thorns, and my colleague got soloed in a jungle 1v1. Now you see that is guaranteed to be a jungle gap. Save the Poseidon with my ult. And we're all good. See, now that is some decent Khepri gameplay. Not perfect. That's some decent Khepri gameplay. Me dying to make sure all my teammates... Don't know how he's dead. Me dying to make sure the majority of my teammates make it out, very worth it. I feel like I got a lot of value in that team fight. But Kali's just kind of trolling. What could I have done better there? Positioning, I guess. I don't remember how I positioned, which means I guess I did it wrong. I should be very actively paying attention to my positioning.
Retreat.
Salem, I'm sorry to wake you up. He's lying beside my TV. I'm gonna body block him so he can't get to the fight as fast. To be realistic, there's no fight, but like, report me, I'm doing so ass. You're having an off day, man. You're not gonna play perfect every game, as long as you're not like hard trolling, I don't care. Like, he's playing the game, he's trying his best. He's actually trying to participate in the game. Kali split pushing, getting soloed, complaining in chat, inting. Get late. We could win late. We have a very, very good late game team comp. Khepri's late game. We have an ADC. Erlung's late game. Kali's late game. Poseidon ult is good late game. Circuit's late game. Cab's alright late game. Scotty's a hunter. Shock falls off late game. Ixchel kind of falls off late game, I think. So we do have the bet. We both have semi-late game team comps, but ours is a better late game team comp, I think. I'm 3 levels down on the support, but that's just because they have double R kills, and I've died to get my teammates out like twice now. Boop. That's revenge. We do got Sov now. We have no magic D yet, so I just don't really need it. Bracken can't blow me up. Bracken can blow me though. And Ixchel is really not a burst mage. Like, if Ixchel manages to get a whole combo off on me, I must just be out of position. So I think this is kind of fun. I do want to go a Pestilence next, and then a Relic Dagger, and I think that's the build. If I can get her into a... That was actually a really good timed Aegis by that Scotty. I think she's still dead, maybe? Okay, my ult got Poseidon out. Very good ult again. I think I'm dead here. Gonna try to make my Erlang do as much as possible here, give him mitigation and a med. Okay. I think I did a lot there. And I got attention. Yeah, I played that pretty well. I gave my Erlang as much benevolence, Thebes, and Sov value as I could have given him. I also meted him to make him get more sustainability in there, and I got my Poseidon out with my ult. Like I said, your ult doesn't have to bring them to you to get value. All your ult has to do is make sure they live. Kill the shock. Okay, yeah. I played this fight pretty well. So did my teammates, obviously. But it's... You want to pay attention to what you do good as well as what you do bad, right? Okay, we have someone there, so I'm just gonna walk at this guy. I don't have to do much here. I just have to kind of be here. I missed. I just have to be here. He's just so far out of position. Believe it or not, at our Phoenix line, in between 4 people. We played that fight pretty well. Poseidon lived and got a lot of value. Erlang played that fight very, very well as well. I didn't really notice the Donzo that much, but maybe he did a lot. We'll get our Compassion, start going into a Pestilence. We can win this. We can 4v5. We just have to be late game, I think. Ideally, like I said, I stand beside somebody, make sure they get Thebes, Compassion, and Sov value. Get anti-heal on the enemies. I want to get a good 3-off on the enemies. I want to hit a 2 on my teammate being Dove. A good med in the shell, and an ult means my teammates live longer, so... I can get a lot of value in these fights if I play correctly. Which I'm not expecting to on my first support game back, but... We could. Grab this guy. My Poseidon is ult up. Fortunately, Poseidon's just standing there. I don't know why he's doing that. Oh my god, he got detonated and I'm dead too. Yeah, I'm just dead. He got detonated. I shouldn't have ulted myself. To be fair, I thought my ult was like a 60-second cooldown, not a 45. Or not a nat 85 or whatever. Question mark, question mark. I'm trolling and letting my teammates in a 4v5 and they're losing it? What? Yeah, we should not have fought that. I did not know all 5 of them were there. Shouldn't have. We should have gotten the kill on the Scotty, for sure, though. She had no relics, and I had her rooted in front of my Poseidon. So I just didn't want to do that, I guess. This Kali is such an embarrassment to the Smite community. This is just the average gold player, the Kali. Underperforming on a jungler and blaming teammates because it's not your fault, you're dog shit, right? Yeah, I thought my ult was on a lot shorter cooldown. If I have 20% cooldown, it probably has some less. We can grab him. She's in front of all 3 of my teammates. She should die. I need to watch my backline. She lived. That is incredible. Okay, she did not. She died. Make sure my ult's up in 5. I have a shed and Mel if he needs it. Good juke. Erlung's in there again. I want to give my Erlung as much aura value as I can give him. I also want to stay a little farther back because I want to give my aura to my front line. Try to hit some 3s for roots. I also want to be looking for an ult on my backline or the Erlong in a safe way that I can get out. I think that's the best way to play Khepri. This Erlong is getting a lot of value. Okay, he had a lot of HP left. I panicked. But everyone else was getting bursted, but I guess he was a tank, so I had the ability to be slower. Poseidon's getting aggressive. Erlung ult missed, unfortunately. Does Erlung still heal if his ult misses? We didn't play that well, but we got a good amount of value. And that amount of value in gold fights is enough to win fights. A lot of it should be enough to... I shouldn't say should. That's a bad way of looking at it. What are you doing? Got both of her relics. Trying to med to keep this Poseidon alive. Yeah, I can't. He just kind of is out of position. I might be dead here too. Yeah, I'm dead. I just tried to protect that Poseidon too hard, I think. What is that Kali doing? This Kali is absolutely clueless. I feel like this is a really rough Erlong game. I don't know why he last picked Erlong into Sirket, Kabraket, Scotty, Shock, Ixchel. Like, that is not a fun comp to play Erlang into. He's doing pretty well, though. He's getting a lot of value instigating on these fights. I feel like I'm getting a lot of value. Poseidon is as well. Dongs is having a bit of an off game, and this Kali's a man-child. Their Ixchel's not even getting much value at all. Their Scotty's getting a good bit of value, just with her 3. I haven't noticed their Shock. I don't know what he's been doing. Is he trying to fight the Erlang in their backline? Because if so, that's crazy. Should left with his mob dub. Yeah, I wanted to say retreat, but I didn't know how to do the VGS, so I just stuck with him. Oh my god, he has Sands of Time, or an alternate timeline. I don't have a dash up for you, buddy. On fort. I should have paid it. Okay, that's something I wasn't thinking about. When you're on a mid laner, you should look at their build and see if they have the alternate timeline, so we don't get alternate timeline baited. That Poseidon died just because she had alternate timeline. Relic Dagger's gonna be pretty good here. Am I dead? Oh, I'm just dead, wow. They're tanky. I guess I should have expected that. My Kali got soloed again. Kali has been soloed twice now. Absolute non-factor.
Dead brain. You guys are really bad. I'm 2v6. Fighting 2v5. Ah ha 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 ha. I'm split pushing as the Kali jungler. And they're forcing a fight at our Phoenix. I'm not going to go to the fight. I'm going to split push and complain when my teammates lose the 4v5. And then I'm gonna get soloed by a Circuit, respawn, and get soloed by a Scotty.
Your Titan is under attack.
Ha 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 ha, sure. Nah, go practice in casual.
Cancel that. I'm invincible.
Gold players will always be scientific wonders to the world.
Done yet.
This relic dagger should be pretty valuable.
Cancel that. Your
Sure, buddy. I'm 2 and 6 in a gold ranked conquest game as jungler. Surely I'm not bad. I'm not trash. I'm 2 and 6 in a gold conquest game as a jungler.
environment.
Is it even worth typing? I mean, I'm not really upset, to be honest. It is the end of Smite 1. It is, sometimes it could be annoying, especially in Joust. Joust does still upset me, I'll be honest. When I go 16-2 and my teammates go 0-16, that upsets me, and I baby rage. But in Conquest, when you get a man-child on your team, it's just like, you gotta deal with it. Hope they get temp banned, punished. It's really all you could do. Not worth being too upset about. Because I do get probably like an equal amount of games where the enemy has a man-child, but it doesn't feel like it. That's just personal bias, I'm sure. I'm sure I actually do.
Your tower is under attack.
What a fun game. I kind of miss playing Khepri support in Conquest. I want Chick-fil-A. What do I want? I want Pizza Hut. Everyone be hating on Pizza Hut. And she's been sold a third time this game. Yeah, I think this is just game. This Kali is just hard trolling. I think we just report her and try again. I don't really know. I didn't play perfectly this game, but, you know, it's 4v5. Even if I played pretty well in Khepri, it's going to be hard to win this game. I think my auras have gotten a good amount of value this game. I hit the Erlong and the enemies with that. That's ideal. Give my Erlong damage mitigation. Really, it's not that important to hit the enemies. I just want damage sometimes.
Your Titan is under attack. Defend the Titan. Stop right there.
I don't know if we can defend this. Oh my god. That was a good Scotty 3. Try to get him out. Oh, he was just safe.
Your left feet.
Now ain't that a shame?
Circuit has played pretty well this game too.
Good game. Phoenix has been destroyed.
I mean, Circuit's just doing what a jungler should do. Well, my Kali's not. My Kali is currently on a speed buff as they're sieging our Titan. Very, very interesting. Yeah, unfortunate. Well, not really too much we could do. Just kind of got to report to Kali and go next. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to let me know by liking and subscribing. It really is big for the channel if you do that. And nonetheless, have an amazing rest of your night. Peace. Let's watch this together. Our death await. Our loss of 80 MMR, I'm sure. I got 42 from that Bastet game, and I'm about to lose 82, I'm sure. Nonetheless, have a great night, though.
Until they f*** you and leave. Hope that every tear you shed scratches your face and you bleed. No one even comes out, cause you just left to with ease. You're so